Hey guys, we are back for our Bandcamp Dailies number Deucey Deuce. How was that? Was that cool? Should I keep doing this? Deucey Deuce? Didn't Pam do something like that on The Office? What was it? 212 or something? The area code she was in? Anyway, I just thought about doing that like literally 2 minutes ago. So that's pretty spontaneous, is it not? Anyway, this is Bandcamp Dailies number 22, and we're having another date night. OMG, we're having another date night. However, there are still no condoms, so, but instead of I just ruined the joke, but instead of intercourse, how about outer course? Maybe some dry humping? How about some heavy petting? Okay, so there's the condom segment of the video. Either way, there will be popcorn. I don't think I mentioned popcorn. There's going to be popcorn. I'm not going to, and we're going to do a little bit of a different format for the popcorn. I'm basically going to like stop the video and I'm going to get my phone and I'm going to do like a time lapse of it popping and I'm going to speed it up super fast so that yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. And oh, by the way, it was a very hot day. Very hot day today. It was literally the hottest day of the year so far. It is April the 24th. In the room right now, it's like 26 degrees Celsius, which is like 77 Fahrenheit. So very hot. Got my t-shirt on. Check out my muscles. Not very muscular anymore. I used to have really nice arms, believe it or not, way back in the day. Like a long time ago. But in any event, so I have this gigantic text file. So this is going to be pretty bad because I'm going to be reading off of the text file. Either way, yeah, it was very hot today. Very hot. Anyway, so we have a listen. We have a listen to Illogical Infatuations, the first. And we've already made a video about this. However, what we didn't do is we didn't meander into the lyrics. That's not the word I wanted to use. We didn't sort of explore the lyrics. We just ignored them because I don't care about the lyrics. If I remember correctly, I believe we watched like I made a live video for this song. And so we watched the live video of this song. So this is the opening track from my most popular album, Sanity's Unnecessary Elaborations, from the year 2018. So I guess that was 7 years ago. Wow. Okay. Yep. My most popular album. You can see it's got like 24 sales. It actually has more than that. Not everyone who buys it has a Bandcamp account. So yeah, here's the live guitar / drums recording. But yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to listen to the entire song. It's 10 minutes, 47 seconds long. So it's quite a long song. And I will activate the lyrics just like I just did. And I will go down. Look, this is like a friggin' novel. Oh my God. There's a lot of lyrics. But we're going to go, I'm just going to let the song play and I'll scroll down. I'll probably highlight which line we're on or something like that. And so that's what we're going to do. And while we do that, while the music's playing, I'm going to be eating popcorn as usual, as per usual. Once again, if you're curious, we are using the Midnight Blue popcorn. That seems to be the fan favorite, even though that's literally the only variety that I've opened so far. So who knows? Maybe I'll like a different one better, but it seems to be working well. So I'm going to keep going with it. By the way, about the lyrics. So I don't know if this is a good idea to be doing this video with the lyrics visible like this. Yeah, I don't know if it's a good idea or not. You know, I haven't read these lyrics in years because I wrote them in 2018, and then I don't know if I read them since then. Probably have, maybe like once. But it's been years since I've seen them. And today, when I noticed someone listened to this song, I reread the lyrics. And it was quite disturbing at times. Like the lyrics get quite disturbing. And I was getting pretty embarrassed. Again, just like the last time we read the lyrics for this album, I believe we listened to Inevitabilities the first, and we read the lyrics for that. And I was also embarrassed while I reread those lyrics because of the themes that the lyrics sort of explored. And so I was rereading these lyrics and I was embarrassed. And, because what if a girl I like read these lyrics? She'd probably be terrified and think I'm a crazy person, because this has to do with like attraction and sort of descent into madness and whatnot. And so I was feeling a little embarrassed there. And then, if you've seen any of my videos, you might think I'm talking about myself in the lyrics. And sometimes I am. But it's just elements of reality mixed together with just a disturbing fictional story. And it does get pretty disturbing. So once we start listening to the song, you will know what I'm talking about. Okay, so yeah, just picture an episode of one of those crime dramas where the bad guy is losing his sanity or something. That's basically what I was going for with these lyrics. So I added elements from my own life, but I also added a whole bunch of, fictional stuff to it as well. So just another reminder not to take any of my lyrics too seriously because they're really not that deep. I can relate with certain parts of the lyrics, but I'm not a violent person at all. And I'm perfectly sane and self-aware, as you must already know if you've watched any of my videos. I'm not a crazy person. My mother had me tested. That was a reference to The Big Bang Theory, I think. I haven't seen that show in a lot. My mom didn't get me. I've never been tested, but I'm not crazy. Yeah, I haven't watched that show in a long time. I feel like it was good at the beginning, and then it got too heartfelt. And then it just became unwatchable. Same thing happened with The Office, the American Office. It became too sappy. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. This stuff was not in the text file. I am just sort of going off on my own here. So that's your disclaimer. I feel like I have to get that out of the way. It doesn't really make sense to say all that before we even like read the lyrics, but I guess the lyrics have been on the screen. There's basically just like, just picture one of those crime dramas. That's what I was going for with these lyrics. Okay, with that being said, I think I've achieved everything I wanted to in the text file. Are we at 7 minutes? 8 minutes. Okay, it's a pretty long intro because I don't know how to make short intros. So right now, I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to pop some popcorn. Then we're going to listen to the song. Hopefully, hopefully the final video is under 20 minutes, but I don't think so. It's going to be like 21 or 22. Anyway. And we are back. You're not going to believe what happened. I made a batch of popcorn and I forgot to press record on my phone. So I made a full batch of popcorn and then I had to make another one. So now I got another batch of popcorn. Seems like it turned out really well. So let's listen to some music and we'll read some lyrics if you want. Don't forget the disclaimer. This is all fiction. Good God. That was an epic song. Holy shit. Wow. Reading along with the lyrics was actually really cool. It's sort of, I've talked about this before in previous videos, how I don't care about lyrics and stuff. It wasn't like really what I was reading. It's just like, it was sort of, it was like reading a story, and then, you know, because the song keeps changing, it was like different chapters in the story or something. It was really cool. I really enjoyed this, to be honest. Yeah. Good stuff. Though I still am embarrassed. I still am slightly embarrassed. Hopefully, you know, this popcorn is really good, by the way. I'm not going to be able to eat all of it, probably. Well, yeah, I'll finish it off before, not before the video is over, but I'll finish it off. Yeah, you're probably thinking, yeah, it's no wonder you don't have a girlfriend. Based on this disturbing story you wrote. Either way, I am extremely proud of the song. Musically plowed. Musically plowed. That's what I said. Oh God. Okay. So that's basically it for the video. I don't know what else to say. This is all I want to do. We're over 20 minutes. Are we under 25? Oh, I don't know, because I stopped the video. We're at 13 minutes right now. I forget what the first half was. And then there's going to be that time lapse of the popcorn popping. Actually, making because I was watching the popcorn popping in the phone, like the phone view screen or whatever. It looked really cool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to speed it up in Reaper. And I'm going to combine all the files together. Anyway, that was the video. So I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed eating this popcorn. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.